Welcome to our channel where you learn about money. Now, look, I know what you're thinking. Another video about finances? But trust me on this one, guys. We're talking about real strategies to set yourself up for success, even before you graduate. In today's video, we're diving deep, and I mean deep, into a topic that can literally change your life: financial literacy for students under 18. Because here's the thing, right? No one teaches you this stuff in school. They throw textbooks at you, give you exams, but when it comes to managing your money, it's like they just set you loose in the world and hope for the best. Well, not on my watch. So buckle up, hit that like button to support the channel, and let's get started. Alright, let's get real for a second. How many of you are out there working a part-time job right now? Maybe you're bagging groceries, serving coffee, or walking dogs. Whatever it is, you're earning money, and that's huge. But here's the thing. Understanding where that income comes from is just as important as how much you're making. See, most people think about earning money in one way. Get a job, work hours, get paid. And don't get me wrong, that's the classic model. But in today's world, there are so many ways to bring in cash. We're talking side hustles, freelance gigs, even starting your own online business. Think about it. Could you design websites for local businesses, offer tutoring services? Maybe you're a whiz at social media and can manage accounts for companies. The possibilities are endless. And the best part is, many of these opportunities can be started with little to no upfront investment. Even dedicating a few hours each week to a side hustle can add up to some serious cash over time. Plus, you'll be gaining valuable experience and building skills that will benefit you long after you graduate. The world is changing, and those who are willing to adapt and explore different income streams are the ones who will thrive. So, do your research, explore your options, and don't be afraid to get creative. You might be surprised at what you can achieve. Okay, so you're earning money, that's fantastic. But if you're not careful, that hard-earned cash can disappear faster than you can say Gucci flip-flops. I've seen people making six figures who are living paycheck to paycheck because they have no clue how to manage their money. That's where budgeting comes in. I know, it sounds about as exciting as watching paint dry. But here's the deal. Budgeting isn't about restricting yourself. It's about having a plan for your money so you can afford the things that are important to you. Think of it like this. Your income is like a pie. You've got your rent or living expenses, your food, your transportation, maybe some entertainment. Each of these categories gets a slice of the pie. The bigger the slice, the more money you allocate to it. Now, the key to successful budgeting is to track your spending and see where your money is actually going. Are you blowing half your paycheck on takeout because you're too busy studying to cook? Are you spending more on clothes than you are on textbooks? Once you have a clear picture of your spending habits, you can start making adjustments. You're young, you want to have fun, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying your money. But there's a big difference between spending $5 on a latte every day and making coffee at home so you can save up for that music festival ticket or that new laptop you've been eyeing. So start by tracking your spending, create a realistic budget, and stick to it as much as possible. Your future self will thank you. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, saving and investing. Just kidding, I know it might not sound like the most thrilling subject, but trust me, this is where things get really interesting. Because we're not just talking about stuffing your money under a mattress anymore. We're talking about putting your money to work for you. First things first, emergency fund. Look, life happens. Your car breaks down, you have unexpected medical bills, your laptop decides to take a nosedive off your desk. These things happen, and they always seem to happen at the worst possible time. That's why it's crucial to have an emergency fund, a stash of cash set aside specifically for these unexpected expenses. Now, once you've got your emergency fund sorted, it's time to start thinking about investing. And no, you don't need to be a Wall Street hotshot to get started. In fact, thanks to technology, investing has never been more accessible. There are tons of apps and platforms out there that make it incredibly easy to start investing, even with small amounts of money. We're talking about robo-advisors, micro-investing apps, even fractional shares, which allow you to buy a portion of a share in a company if you can't afford the whole thing. The key is to start early and take advantage of the magic of compound interest. Compound interest is basically interest earned on interest. So the earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. The bottom line is, saving and investing are essential for building long-term wealth and achieving financial freedom. So, start small, stay consistent, and watch your money grow. Chapter 4. Credit and debt, the good, the bad, and the absolutely ugly. Okay, let's talk about credit. It can be a powerful tool when used responsibly, but it can also be a slippery slope into a mountain of debt if you're not careful. So, let's break it down. Credit cards, loans, mortgages, these are all forms of credit. Essentially, you're borrowing money that you promise to pay back later, usually with interest. Now, a good credit score is like your financial GPA. It tells lenders how likely you are to repay your debts on time. A good credit score can open doors to lower interest rates on loans, better credit card rewards, and even better rental opportunities. But here's the thing. Credit card companies make it ridiculously easy to spend money you don't have, and before you know it, you're drowning in high-interest debt. That's why it's crucial to understand how credit works, and to use it responsibly. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is treating credit cards like free money. But remember, every time you swipe that card, you're essentially taking out a mini loan that you need to pay back. If you don't pay your balance in full each month, you'll get hit with interest charges, and those can add up quickly. So, educate yourself, build good credit habits early on, and avoid falling into the debt trap. Chapter 5, Banking Basics. It's not just about piggy banks anymore. Alright, let's talk about banking. I know it might not sound like the most exciting topic, but trust me, understanding the basics of banking is crucial for managing your money effectively. Gone are the days of stuffing your cash under your mattress or in a piggy bank. We're talking about leveraging the power of financial institutions to keep your money safe, accessible, and even working for you. First things first, choosing the right bank account. You've got your checking accounts, your savings accounts, money market accounts, certificates of deposit, CDs, and the list goes on. Each account type has its own set of features, fees, and interest rates. So it's important to do your research and choose the accounts that best align with your financial goals. For example, a checking account is great for everyday transactions like paying bills, receiving your paycheck, or withdrawing cash. Savings accounts, on the other hand, are designed for, you guessed it, saving. They typically offer a higher interest rate than checking accounts, but they may have restrictions on withdrawals. Then you've got online banks, which have become increasingly popular in recent years. Online banks often offer higher interest rates and lower fees compared to traditional brick-and-mortar banks because they don't have the same overhead costs. The bottom line is, banking is an essential part of personal finance. So take the time to educate yourself, choose the right accounts, and take advantage of the services that banks offer. Chapter 6. Understanding taxes, because nobody likes surprises, especially the IRS. Alright, let's talk about taxes. I know, it's not the most exciting topic, but the truth is, taxes are a part of life, and understanding how they work is crucial for making informed financial decisions. The last thing you want is to get hit with a surprise tax bill that wipes out your savings, or even worse, lands you in trouble with the IRS. So, let's break it down. Taxes are basically compulsory contributions levied on individuals and businesses by the government to fund public services. That's right. Your tax dollars go towards things like education, healthcare, infrastructure, and national defense. Essentially, taxes are the price we pay for a civilized society. Now, there are different types of taxes such as income tax, property tax, sales tax, and more. The specific taxes you pay will depend on factors like your income, your state of residence, and your spending habits. One of the most important things to understand about taxes is the concept of deductions and credits. Deductions are expenses that you can subtract from your taxable income, which can lower your overall tax liability. Credits, on the other hand, are dollar-for-dollar reductions in your tax liability. The bottom line is, taxes are a complex topic, and the rules can change from year to year. But by educating yourself, understanding the basics, and seeking professional advice when needed, you can navigate the world of taxes with confidence and avoid any unpleasant surprises. Level up your financial future, so there you have it. We've covered a ton of ground today, from earning and budgeting to saving, investing, and even understanding credit and taxes. It might seem like a lot, but trust me, even mastering the basics of financial literacy can make a world of difference in your life. Financial literacy for teens is more than just theory. It's the key to lifelong independence and success. It's about taking control of your finances, making informed decisions, and building a solid foundation for your future. And remember, it's never too early to start learning about personal finance. If you found this video helpful, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content on empowering the next generation. Until next time.